Okay, today is Tuesday, the 15th of August, 2017. The time is 13:45 here in the UK. We started this analysis around 45 minutes ago, but with the core retail sales figures that just came out during the analysis, we kind of have to redo things because things have changed. The core retail sales came out very good for the US, and it's pushed price. It's pushed the US dollar up, so things have changed. So let's just run through the analysis again and just redo it real quick. So AUDUSD, we still have nothing really going on here. I mean, it's bounced from the support area. There was a trade there, but as things stand right now, there's no tradable setups because it's in between support resistance. So yeah, nothing much going on there. AUDUSD, what's going on with that? All right, AUDUSD has now sunken into the support area. That's what we were looking for in AUDUSD earlier. We were looking for it to hit the support area, because here we might have a good opportunity for a trade. Obviously right now we're not going to see anything because it's just freshly pushed into this area, but this is a strong area of support for AUDUSD. We can see on its way up it stalled here, but that wasn't the only reason I placed this area. The main reason was back over here. See that huge bounce from there? That's a strong bounce. And also back through here, it bounced several times from there. So anyway, strong area of support and resistance. Right now it's fallen into this area of support. I'm going to keep a very close eye on this. This is the 0.7820. Let's keep a close eye on it, see what happens. If price stalls here and we get indecision, that's going to be a good opportunity to enter a long trade. I'm probably going to be looking at the lower time frames for this, to be honest, because news is what pushed price down into this area, and generally news-based moves are short-lived. So if a reversal is to happen, it's more likely to happen on the smaller time frames. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on 4, 6, 8 hour, but also the 12 hour and the daily, because it's also possible that it happens on there. Right, Euro AUD, what's going on with that? Still just stalling on resistance. I mean, there is potential for a trade here, but it's just so messy. I'm not really that interested. Not interested at all, really. We were looking at the 2-day earlier, but yeah, let's not do that. There's no actual setup there that I want to take. Euro GBP, yeah, still nothing. Just messing about up there. Euro JPY is in between support resistance. Nothing much going on there. Euro New Zealand. Yeah. Well, we talked about this in depth, guys. I'm not going to take a trade here. Euro New Zealand is stalling on this resistance area, but I'm just not going to take a trade there. It doesn't really look like a great setup to me. Euro USD. What's going on with Euro USD? Yeah, it's just fallen in reaction to the news, but there's nothing really tradable there. GBP AUD is still in between support resistance, nothing there. GBP JPY, yeah, that's just doing its thing. Is anyone still long on this pair, or have you already closed out this trade? The people who entered. GBP New Zealand, if anyone responds, I'll go back to it, but let's just keep going with the analysis. GBP New Zealand, nothing much going on. GBP USD. Ooh, okay, that is approaching that support area too. So we have AUDUSD and GBP USD now. So these kinds of moves excite me. I generally find this kind of stuff exciting because these news-based moves, they generally give you high probability trade setups. Because, like I've already said this, but let me just go over it again. A move caused by news often retraces pretty quickly. Now, this move has been caused mostly by news, this big move down. Once it hits the support area, if we get signs of indecision, there is potential for a quick reversal here. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on GBP USD along with AUDUSD. What were we up to? I can't remember. New Zealand JPY. Potential continuation trade here. We're going to keep a close eye on that, of course. what I'm looking for is price to approach this resistance area, stall here, and then reverse. Yeah, Clement, you and Ash both traded a short on GBPUSD JPY. We can look into that after I'm finished with the analysis. So yeah, New Zealand JPY potential short continuation. Where were we up to? New Zealand USD, I think. Right, what's going on with New Zealand USD? It's fallen in reaction to the news, but yeah, nothing much. USD CAD. It's still in between support resistance, so nothing much going on there. USD CHF reacted to news. It's given us this nice little indecision candle. But you know, when we looked at this earlier, I was saying that someone's at the door. It's fine. My girlfriend won't answer, I think. Yeah, she is answering. All right, cool. So yeah, USD CHF. We're getting this indecision candle, but this is just a very tricky trade because the risk to reward ratio is just not that good. So there we go. Risk to reward ratio is just not that good. So I'm probably not going to do anything here, to be honest. Let's keep a close eye on it anyway, because there is potential for a retrace entry, something like that. We'll keep a close eye on it, but yeah, it's nothing I'm terribly excited over. And finally, USDJPY. USDJPY is pushing into resistance. Overall, it's still kind of trending down, but I mean, it's probably fair to say that the downtrend is looking like it's over more and more, I guess you would say. But still, news has pushed it up to here. There's definitely potential for a quick retrace reversal, or maybe even a longer term reversal. I mean, it looks like the trend might be dead, but you know, it's a losing game to try and gamble on whether the trend is dead. And I know that's crazy for a reversal trader to say, but as a reversal trader, I'm never gambling on whether the trend is actually dead. I'm just trying to capitalize from pullbacks during a trend, but I'm also trading continuations in line with the trend. So my main point is this could be a continuation still. If we get solid indecision here and price starts to fall, this could be a continuation of the overall trend. Even though the trend might be dead and a bullish trend might have started, it also might not have. It's a bit ambiguous right now. So yeah, let's keep a close eye on USDJPY. If indecision forms here on resistance, then we've got a pretty good setup. So bam, we'll push that up there. So to summarize real quick, AUDUSD, potential long setup if indecision forms on support. It hasn't formed yet, so we just have to wait and see what happens. GBPUSD, potential long setup if it falls a bit and indecision forms on support. Again, it hasn't formed yet, so this is just a potential setup. So we have to wait and see what happens. USDJPY, potential short trade if indecision forms on resistance. Once again, we don't know if that's going to happen. This is just a potential. We have to see what happens. New Zealand JPY, potential continuation from this resistance area. USD CHF, potential short trade, but it's not the best of setups. So we'll just keep a close eye on it, but I'm probably not going to do anything with that one. Rick, you went long on USD JPY at 10942. Oh, so you took that long trade. Were you in the room earlier? I was asking who was in that long trade, because I remembered some people were in this long trade, but no one responded. This is an awesome trade, man. You did really well. This is just like one of those great reversal setups. It formed on a strong area of support. My support was lower, so I didn't really see it properly, but that was an error in judgment on my part. My support area should have probably been higher. It should have been up here because that was the most recent bounce. So I kind of broke my rules with support resistance. You place it at the most recent bounce. I had it down there for some reason. I don't really know why I did. I think I just messed something up. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Good trade, man. That's basically what I'm saying. Good work. Any questions, guys, about the updated analysis? We've only got about 4 minutes left because I have to get out of here. It is a sunny day today, so I'm going to have a barbecue and have 1 or 2 beers and just chill out. All right, well, since there's no questions, keep a close eye on these pairs, guys. Thank you for attending the webinar, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow's webinar. Thanks for watching the analysis. I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button below. Also, for instant notifications when I post analysis or other cool videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Once the setups I share in this analysis trigger, I post live updates as I manage the trade, such as my entry, exit, stop, and when to get out of the trade. For these updates, add me on Facebook or Twitter by clicking the buttons below. I'll see you in the next video.